Okay, this is 1217 Hoyt, and still in the Willowwood community. It's the front of the house. It's a front entry with a J swing to the two-car garage. It was built in 2019, and it's 4377 square feet. Here's a view of the street. Okay. Now this opens up to the staircase to the right. There is I'm gonna say maybe a game room. There's no closet, no bathroom, big window. And right outside of it is a full bath. It's a shower, tub, closet under the staircase. So it's really, really one of those timeout closets, as I call it. So that's good for storage. There's a little bit of scuffing on the floor. And then here's your utility area here. Should be able to get a spare refrigerator in there. Here's the garage. And tankless water heater. Okay, here's your formal living and dining space. It looks up to the front. It is carpeted. And this is kind of like a low pile Berber type carpet. Here's the opening to the kitchen. I'll get to that from the family room. But you got some high ceilings here with ceiling fan. Fireplace is gas starter. And here's the breakfast area. The kitchen's really pretty. Real light, white cabinetry. Here's a 5-burner cooktop. And this is the exhaust fan. It's one of those fancy ones. It slides out and opens and does some other stuff, but it's a little bit different than what you normally see. 2 double ovens, or a double oven rather, and there's a microwave. There's a sink, dishwasher, and the island does have storage under here. Two-sided storage. Here's your pantry. And a butler's area with wine storage and glass cabinet top. And there's some cabinetry there for storage. And the sink is just one big form kind of sink. I'm gonna go back to the front door. Let's get reoriented. Come back to the kitchen so I can get to the backyard. And here's an idea of what the tile looks like. There's a small patio. It is covered. No ceiling fan. A little bit of drainage tracking here. There's a gas stub out if you want to get a gas grill. And there's the yard. I don't know what kind of tree that is. It looks like a peach tree, but don't quote me on it. Now, one thing about this yard is the neighbor to the back is on a tiered lot, so they sit higher. So they have a little bit of drainage that may come into your yard. But there's the retainer wall, and then the fence sits on top of that. All right. So we're back in the family room. You get an idea of the staircase there. And I'm going to head to the primary. And it looks out to the backyard. There's a little bump out bay window there. A little bit of tray ceiling effect with some crown molding up top of the ceiling fan. And I'm going to give you another view of it from here. So it's not the biggest master that we've seen, but having that window bump out does help. Okay. Here is really, really spacious bathroom here. There's the shower. Separate vanities. This is the larger one. Garden tub. And the other sink. There's the toilet, and this should be a linen closet there. And here's the closet. I thought it would be bigger, but it was a little bit of deceiving. Alrighty, and still the same carpet as we saw before. We're gonna go upstairs. So we have the game room, a game space, and the primary down. And you can go right, you can go front, or you can go left on this one. So get some lights on. Okay, so this I would say is a kind of a game loft or transitional space. It's a media room with a wet bar. Trying to find lights. Okay. There is no equipment here, but it looks like it's wired for a projector. Here's the storage closet. So on the other side of the loft or game space, there is a bedroom. It looks like maybe it's like a 12 by 11 or something. It's a little bit larger. And the standard size, here's a walk-in closet here. I'm sorry, it's not brighter in here. There's just a light switch. There's a bathroom. So you've got 1, 2, 3 ways into this bathroom. Either through this bedroom, through the hallway, or through the, no, it's through the bedroom or the hallway. There's a storage closet. So going down this hall, there's another bedroom. And another kind of walk-in closet. And this bedroom is over the garage. It looks down to the front driveway. So we're at the landing of the staircase, going to the right of the staircase. Here's a bedroom. Again, it looks over to the front, to the street, with nice, really bright windows here. And it is an ensuite. There's the closet. And there's a Jack and Jill. It's the other sink there, and it has a tub. So the house is in really good shape, real clean. Here's the other bedroom. And this closet is the bigger of the 3 bedrooms up here. Now, none of these bedrooms have ceiling fans. Now this wavy wall here, it may be, I wouldn't begin to guess what happened here, but maybe some correction with the sheetrock, or when they did the mudding, when they assembled the room. But it doesn't look like it's any kind of water damage. Maybe just the quality of work. Okay, so this is Hoyt. This is the view from the stairwell into the family room.